Hello, children. Good morning. Today we will learn a new chapter, that is angles. Now I'll show you some clocks. Now here I have shown three clocks. Okay. Now you can see, you all know that clock has got two hands. Okay. Now one is a big hand, one is a small hand. At the end of the hands, there are arrows. Okay, that means that the line will be going only in one direction. You can draw the line only in one direction, same direction. You cannot change the direction. One end is a point, that is the middle, and the other are the two arms. Now, with this help of these two arms, we will learn to draw angles. Now, how to draw a ray? First, you will put a point. Then you will draw a straight line in any direction, and at the end of the line you will draw an arrow. So this is called as a ray. Then when you want to draw an angle with the same point, you will draw one more line. Okay, anywhere, any direction, you will draw one more line and you will draw an arrow for that. So this is how an angle is formed. Now the point is called the vertex, where the two lines meet. That is, I have named it as O. Where the two lines meet, that point is called as a vertex. And these two lines, which I am naming it as A and B. So AO and BO are called as the rays. Okay, now here you can see AO and BO are the rays or sides of an angle. The point O, okay, is called the vertex of the angle. And the symbol of angle is, you can see the shape like a L, but the horizontal line will be little bigger. Then we represent the angles. How you are going to write the angle? Angle AOB as AOB or BOA. The middle letter represent the vertex of the angle. Whenever you are writing the angle, the point, that is a vertex, that alphabet will come in the middle of the other two letters. Okay. Now we'll move to the next one. I'll show you one more example. Put a point, draw a line, then I have drawn another straight line in different direction. You can see that. And at the end of the line, I have drawn two arrows. So this point is called as a vertex, which I will name it as Y, and the top line I will name it as X, and the side line I will name it as Z. So XY and YZ are the two rays, okay, or the sides of an angle. The point Y is called the vertex of the angle, and we write this angles XYZ as angle XYZ or ZYX. Now you can see that Y is in the middle of the alphabets, other two alphabets. Now I'll show you one more example. Put a point, first draw a line, then you draw another line. Now you see, you can see I've changed the direction of the line, and then I will name the angle like LMN. Okay, the midpoint is a vertex, that is M is the vertex, LM is one ray, and MN is another ray. So here I have written, see, LM and MN are the rays or the sides of the angle. The point M is called the vertex of the angle, and we will write this angles as LMN or MNML. So the vertex is in the middle of the two alphabets. Now one more example is put a point, draw a line, and on the both the side you are going to draw the line. Now here I put the arrows to the end of the line. Okay, now I will name it as A, B and C. B is the vertex, that is the midpoint of the angle, and the two rays are AB and BC. So AB and BC, they are the rays or the sides of an angle. Okay, B, the point B is called the vertex of the angle, and we can write this angle as ABC or CBA. Now, how you are going to draw it? Now, in your instrument box, that is your compass box, you have got different types of instrument. Now, last year you learned to draw a circle with the compass and scale. In the same way, you have got a protractor which is used to draw an angle. Now, you can see this is the protractor which is used to draw the angle. Now, this is a midpoint of the protractor. Now, when you are drawing the angle, usually we draw from the right side, but you can also draw from the left side. So from the right side, you have from 0 degrees, then it comes to the middle, that is 90, then it comes down to 180. Then from the left side, it starts from 0 degrees, comes to 90, and then it comes to 180. You can draw either side. So whenever you are drawing, first you will draw a point and draw one line, and then you will place the point and this point on each other, and the line also will be coinciding on this line. Now I'll show you how to draw it. Now there are different types of angle. Now the first angle is acute angle. Now acute angle measures protractor. You take a protractor. Acute angle measures from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. You can draw any degree. Now you will name these numbers, that is 10, 20 are there now. You will name them as degrees. You will call it as degrees. Okay. So acute angle always measures less than 90 degrees. Okay. Now I'll show you how to draw. So you put a point. First you will draw an angle. Then you will place the the protractor on the angle, on the line. So you can see that I am coinciding the 0 degree line and the red line. They are one above the other. You will place a protractor. Now I am going to draw 60 degrees angles. So you can see where is 60 degrees? Here, yes. Now I will put a point first here. That is 60 and 120 are same. I will put a point there. Then I will remove the protractor and draw one line there. So you can see it is 60 degrees. Okay. Now this is called as 60 degrees. Then you have to draw an arc between the two arms of the angle. Okay. Then you will name it. You can name any alphabet, but the alphabet should be in series. That is, and now I have named here as A, B, C. So this is how you will draw acute angle. The next angle is right angle. The right angle always measures 90 degrees. It is not more or less, it is only 90 degrees. Now we'll draw a right angle. First you will draw a line. Then you will place the protractor with 0 degrees on the line. Now you will mark 90 degrees and you will remove the protractor and draw the line. So you can see it is like a L shape, exactly like a L shape. So this is called as an right angle. So right angle always measures 90 degrees. Now I will name the angle. Now here I have named PQR. So PQR is an 90 degrees angle which is a right angle. Next we will draw an obtuse angle. So an angle which measures more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. So you can start from 91 to 179. You can use any measurement. So that measurement is called as obtuse angle. Now first you would put a point, draw a ray, then you will place a protector. So from 91 degrees till 179 degrees, you will draw anywhere another ray to show obtuse angle. Now here I am drawing 140 degrees. See, first you have to mark here 140 degrees, and then you will remove the protector and you will draw the line. So this is an obtuse angle which is equal to, and here I have drawn 140 degrees. Then I will name the angle. I have named it PQR. Now next one, you have got a straight angle. Straight angle means it is always equal to 190 degrees. Now in a straight angle, there are two right angles. That is 90 degrees, 90 degrees. It will make a 180 degrees. So it is in a straight line, you have got two right angles. So here see how to draw it. I put a point, draw a ray, then you will place your protector and draw the other side 180 degrees. Yes, now this is equal to 180 degrees. Then you will name it PQR. I have named. You can name any alphabets as I have said earlier. Thank you.